need to tell him about the adoption before he goes back.
Have you not done baked beans?
Never mind baked beans. Oh, we'll talk about it later. Morning, love. I've done you a nice proper brekkie.
Ma'am, the army do feed us, you know.
Not like home cooking, though, is it?
Set me up right good and proper for a good hard day's graft, this.
What's sat on your backside in a taxi?
It's very physical work, driving. Working the pedals, indicators on and off. It's like a mini workout.
Yeah, but as mini as a workout can get.
Hey, less of your cheek, you. Just because you're in the army doesn't mean I can't give you a thick ear.
You know, they've taught me to permanently disable a man. Using just this.
What do you do with it?
You don't want to know.
Stop winding your dad up. And he took you. You're taking me to Freshco's before you start work. I want to get some bits for Gary to take back with him.
Freshco's?
We'll get the bus man, I'll come with you. Make the most of what time we got left, yeah?
Oh, you're a thoughtful lad. You know, we're so proud of you, aren't we, Eddie?
Oh.
Standing on your own 2 feet, making a proper career for yourself.
Taking a proud tradition of generations of Windass men.
And doing the exact opposite. Huh. Oh, I'm not sure we should tell him now. I don't want him going back all confused. That's our Gary's sandwiches.
I don't know why you're buying him all this fancy stuff. It's not like he's going to war or all.
Look, are we going to tell him about us wanting to adopt or not?
Yeah, if you like.
Oh, well, the emotional roller coaster of it's obviously tearing you apart. Oh, right, let me handle it, yeah. I want to break it to you gently. I've done you some sandwiches, love. I'll just pack them up for you, shall I?
Yeah, nice one, cheers.
Do you want to have a cup of tea before you go? Yeah.
Some bird you're trying to swerve, mate.
Yeah.
Me and your dad want to adopt.
Is that you breaking it to him gently?
Adopt? Who?
Oh, well, we don't know yet. I mean, we're not there yet. It's a process, but we're not bothered. I mean, of course we're bothered, but, like, we don't want a baby like everyone's after. We don't mind if they're older and that. Disturbed. Not disturbed. That's the wrong word.
What are you going on about, woman? What she's trying to tell you is, with you flying the nest, your mum reckons we could give a good home to some kiddie what needs it. We're not after a baby or all, just some kiddie maybe 8, 9, 10, something like that, what's had a rotten start and could maybe do with something a bit better.
You've a lovely way of expressing yourself sometimes. You're like a younger Bamber Gascoigne. Look, it might not happen yet, but we're giving it a go. You don't mind, do you, son?
Of course I don't mind. Look, I think you'd be great. I turned out okay, didn't I?
Eventually. Oh, come here. Oh, I can't believe how the army's changed you. Like the way you were with David this morning. Dead mature. You're like a different lad.
Right, come on, if you're going.
You know, part of me's always thought that me and your dad have been rotten parents, but seeing you change these last few months, the man you've grown into.
Come on, Mum, don't upset yourself, yeah?
Sorry. Right, come on. Better get going. Don't want you getting into trouble.
You off then? Yeah, so, good luck with your mum and that.
Yeah,
Make you think, don't they, funerals? How short our time on this mortal coil. How brief.
Social work will be here soon.
How long are you going to keep this up, eh? I was looking out for Gary. The longer he'd have stayed AWOL.
You should have talked to him, not gone behind his back. Now switch it on. The place is a pigsty and I'll not get no help from you for this meeting.
No, that's not strictly true. Plus, seeing how this social worker's a bird, and no bird can resist my triple chocolate cheesecake.
It's her! How do I look? Do I look like a good mother?
Oh, calm down, would you? She'll just be an ordinary woman. Steve said his one couldn't have been nicer. They're trained to put people at their ease, aren't the social workers? All big jumpers and smiling all the time. Come on, love.
Thank you very much.
Hiya! It's Hilary, isn't it?
And you must be Mr. and Mrs. Windass.
Anna and Eddie.
Expect you can tell which one's is which.
We'll have a seat, love.
I prefer a dining chair if it's all the same to you. Recent exploratory in my lower parts and sitting soft does me no favours.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a cup?
No, thank you.
Only Hilary I've ever met with a fella. Couldn't get me hat on. A bloke called Hilary. Mind you, Big Daddy were a Shirley. Saw him once. Lytham St Anne's, eating an egg custard. On the promenade, like, not in the ring.
If we could just address your application.
Yeah, of course, Oh, speaking of which, wouldn't it make more sense for us to have the same social worker as the McDonald's across the way? Kill two birds, like?
I appreciate your concern, but that is not a departmental practice.
Whatever you think best. Go and get the cake. He's a whiz in the kitchen, my Eddie. He's half Delia, half McHucknall.
Really? Well, as I said, the purpose of this visit...
Get your laughing gear, I'm a triple chocolate cheesecake.
No, thank you.
You on a diet?
No.
She's not hungry, all right.
Actually, I'm diabetic. I'd love to indulge, but I do have to be careful.
Oh, that's a pity. Mind you, there are diabetic recipes. That'll be a challenge. I'll tell you what, I'll make one special for next time.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Windass. Maybe I will have that cup of tea.
Oh.
Oh, let her in, ma'am.
Come in.
It's just I've got some very exciting news for you. And I just wanted to stop off and let you know in person. I think I've found a girl who'd be an ideal match for you and Mr. Windass.
All right.
Well, that's brilliant news. Oh, come here, ma'am. Congratulations. Chuff for you.
Oh, look. Look at this, Anna, look. Oh, at the seaside. She's like an angel.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Oh, happy looking too, isn't she?
Oh, she is.
I know she's not, like, blood and that, but she's got that Windass smile. It's uncanny.
Oh, Eddie. Gary going through all that and all this time he's held it in. It breaks my heart.
I know what you mean. He's finally got it all out. He's over the worst of it. Think of it that way. Yeah. He can mend.
Can he, though?
Yeah. He'll be all right now, you watch.
Oh, Eddie, do you really think so?
I do. And what with Faye and everything, things are on the up and up, at long last.
You're right.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, Gary, come and have a look at some of these photos Hilary's left us.
Bit of little Faye.
Our little Faye. Could be, couldn't it, Eddie?
Good.
Aye, she looks like a good kid, but listen, tell me more later on, because I'm in a rush to get to physio and I don't want to be late.
Well done, lad. That's it, get yourself sorted, get back on track. Do you want me to give you a lift?
No, it's fine, I'll get me home with her.
Oh, come here. Oh!
All right, Mum, I don't want the physio putting my spine back in as well, yeah?
I hope it goes well.
All right.
Ta-ra.
Today. Hilary! Hello!
Can I have a word?
Yeah, gosh.
Well, I can't stop in between visits. I just wanted to let you know as soon as I'd heard. The meeting with Faye.
Yeah?
It's been approved for Monday.
I can't believe it. Oh.
Anyway, I've got to dash, but I'll be in touch with times.
All right, okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe it. Roy, it's happened.
Sorry.
We're meeting Faye on Monday. Oh, what happened? Are you all right? Did they check? Is everything mending proper? Was you in trouble?
Hey.
Talk about interrogation. You make the guest star all look like Richard and Judy. The lad's all right.
Are you?
Well, I'll be disciplined for missing physio, but yeah, I've been given the physical all clear, so I'll be rejoining my unit next week.
Oh, it's a bit soon, isn't it?
Well, I'm in the army, ma'am. That's what we do, you know, be in regiments and...
March into battle. Oh, such courageousness. Hey, and congrats as well.
Monday we're seeing her, Faye.
Oh, well, that's good news all round today, isn't it? I feel like celebrating. What have you got in? Champers is out of the question, I suppose, in here, isn't it? You got any ties there, Roy?
Sorry, no.
Why not? I'll crack open a curly whirly. Anyone else want one?
Oh, go on, I'll join you.
The curly whirlies are on me, Roy.
All right about it, love. I mean, all right with everything.
What?
Well, you know, little Faye might be living with us on that next time you're home on leave.
Will you just stop treating me like a kid? I mean, do you really think I'd be jealous of her?
No, of course I don't.
I brought your favourite butter.
Yeah, I mean, knock it out of him.
Knock it out of him.
Help him through it, I mean. Monitor the situation.
He's not ready.
They'll be used to this kind of thing.
He's too fragile.
He's a grown-up.
Not to me, he's not. He's still that little lad tottering around the living room in Mordecai Drive with a saucepan on his head.
I'll talk to him tomorrow. You just think about young Faye. There's someone who really needs us.
Well, Gary needs us too.
Look at her.
I know.
No point in mooning over that big lump when there's this one with no mum, no dad, no place to call home.
And I'm not being funny.
Oh, hi, love. Is our Gary back yet?
No.
Well, apparently he bumped into some army mates, so he's probably stayed at one of theirs.
See, told you not to worry.
I know you did. So, have you ironed your shirt for tonight?
Tonight?
Oh, the meeting with Faye. Don't tell me you've forgotten, Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Shirt ironed, shoes polished. I even found a tie.
Oh, blimey.
But most important of all, I finished the cake.
Oh, what's it like?
Pink icing, pink cream, pink lettering. She's gonna love it.
Can't wait to meet her. Our little Faye.
You do spell it F-A-Y, don't you?
With an E on the end.
Oh, yeah.
We're 10 minutes late.
Said I'm sorry. If I didn't have to wait for other people. All right.
Just hang on a sec. Oh, he's still not texted her out. Hey, what we like, us, eh? Adopting a child, we can't even cope with the one we've got. Oh. Hello, how are you? Oh, to be honest, my nerves are shot to bits.
You'll be fine. Come in. This is Sarah, Faye's foster mother.
Hi.
She'll be sitting in the background observing.
I made the kid a cake. If this doesn't win her over, I don't know what will.
Oh, her name's Faye, honestly.
And here's a little something for you. I know you're fixed diabetes-wise. Carrot cake. I don't usually hold with putting vegetables in a cake. It goes against nature, but I've made an exception for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, come through, because Faye will be down in a minute. Faye, this is Anna.
Hiya, sweetheart.
And Eddie.
Be a bit weird if it were the other way around, wouldn't it? If I were Anna and you were... Never mind.
All right. We've heard a lot about you. Hey, don't look so worried, it's all good. That's a lovely pulley you've got on. Your jumper, gorgeous colour.
It's scratchy.
Oh, well, perhaps it could do with a bit of fabric conditioner.
Bet you like cake, don't you? I made this with my own fair hands.
You do know it's not my birthday.
Oh, don't worry, love. This isn't a birthday cake. This is more of a very pleased to meet you kind of cake. Sorry about that. I missed the E off. Then I ran out of icing. Bit of a dog's dinner. But it'll taste good.
I don't even like cake.
Sure you don't want to try a bit?
Faye said she doesn't like it. We don't want to force her.
So, what are you into then?
What have I told you about speaking with your mouth full?
I'm into music and stuff.
Isn't it great to see you take that back together?
It's only really the mums that like take that.
Oh, right. So what are you into then?
JLS.
Isn't that the pork butcher's on Inkerman Street?
I might try a bit of that cake now.
Poor little podlin. Shunted from pillar to post. Who's that? Oh, please tell me it's our Gary.
It's Lloyd. He's got a bug up his backside about something.
Oh, well, tell him to wait till tomorrow.
I already told him I'm here.
Hey, I want a word with you.
So I gather.
About these burglaries.
Oh, hey up, out goes wrong. Point the finger at Eddie as per.
No, the police are accusing me. I've got to find out who's doing this.
Well, I'm telling you now, it weren't me.
So where were you when the burglaries occurred?
I'll have to have a look at my diary.
Don't mess me about.
Look, I know I'm a bit of a lad in the past, but that's all behind me now. I'm adopting a child. I'm a pillar of the community.
Tell the other drivers, from now on, me and Steve will be keeping a close eye on the lot of you.
Right. CCTV in my cab for all I care. Look, I've no to hide.
Oh, there you are.
Look, sorry I stropped off.
Well, I'm sorry I upset you. Honestly, my gob should carry an health warning. So, where have you been? Oh, I know. You're a grown man. You don't have to give me chapter and verse.
No, it's fine. It's just
Hey,
that...
if everything pans out, you'll have Faye's head to peck at, won't you, my love?
Oh, honestly, Gary, she was an absolute peach.
Yeah, good kid.
Yeah, we bonded with her a bit, didn't we, love?
Nice one.
Hey, nipped at shop for a sweetie, son. I'm gasping for the fag.
Make the most of him while he's here. You'll have to run your own errands when he's gone back to camp.
But that's the only reason he wants to adopt. Someone to do his fetching and carrying for him.
Oh, come here, you. Let your mummy give you a great big hug. That's 3 years ago. Eddie dressed up as Father Christmas at a party.
You mean Father Christmas isn't real?
Oh, you had me there.
Oh.
Sorry, love.
And that's us on holiday in Spain.
Crazy hats.
Well, it's to keep the sun off our heads.
Suppose you go dead pink, don't you?
Oh, he goes as red as a beetroot if he's not careful.
Do you always go abroad?
Well, it depends on how rich we're feeling. Sometimes we might go to Blackpool or maybe to North Wales.
I went to Scarborough once with my mum.
Oh, did you like it?
We went up the lighthouse, then on a boat, and then we had candy floss at the fair.
Sounds good fun.
We stayed in this hotel with a ballroom and chandeliers. There's a big party going on with loads of famous people. Simon Cowell, David Beckham. It was top. What's that?
The garden shed.
Looks more like a bungalow. And who's he?
That's Gary, our son. He likes knocking about in there.
Is he a real son?
Oh, yeah.
Gary's in the army, Faye.
Really? He's a soldier?
Yeah, that's right.
Has he been in a war?
He has, love, yeah. Afghanistan.
Cool.
You should have seen the look on her face.
So will I see you again?
We'll fix up another meeting soon.
Could I sleep in that shed if I do come and live with you?
When you're a bit older, maybe.
One day at a time, Faye. Well, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetheart.
son.
Oh, she's a lovely girl.
She seems to like you too.
So what happens next?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but is everything okay with Gary? Only you seemed a bit uncertain when I mentioned it.
No, what it is, he won't be going back to the army now.
What's that?
He got into a bit of trouble with the police.
He hasn't done anything wrong.
Him and his mate, they got stopped for questioning. It was random, like.
Yeah, some mate.
He started giving them lip and
The mate, not Gary.
he threw both of them in the back of their van. And well, Gary couldn't handle it after what had happened in the war, and he lashed out.
What, he hit a policeman?
It won't affect our chances, will it?
Well, the panel will have to update their profile of your household.
Oh, but he's a good boy.
That's not the point. He wasn't resident with you when you first applied. They'll have to run a CRB check on him as well. You should have told me this straight away. Any changes in your circumstances?
I know. I'm sorry.
We weren't keeping it from you, it's just been so sudden.
Well, I suppose you came through the first part with flying colours. Any luck, you should be all right.
But you can't be any more definite than that.
I'm afraid I can't, no.
Into a fight when you're awaiting sentence as well.
He was winding me up, Mum.
Oh, it's not what Jason and Tina said.
Well, they didn't see him looking at me, did they?
Well, if he was, you should have just ignored him.
After what he did to me the other week.
You've got to turn the other cheek, son. You're going to end up going back to prison if you're not careful. Never mind being kicked out of the army.
I don't go looking for trouble, you know.
No, but you need to change your attitude. I know you've had a bad time out there, but you've got to get a grip now and sort your life out.
Just like that.
Well, what's the alternative? You can't go moping in and out the pub all day. You've got to get a job somewhere and hold it down.
Anyway. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure that Hilary was being straight with us and all this morning.
Maybe she was just letting us down gently.
What's this?
We've run into a snag with the adoption.
Why?
Well, because you weren't supposed to be living here with us when they made the decision. They've got to reassess it all now.
So that's what this is about.
What?
You're not mad at me because I almost decked Owen. You're mad at me because I might have screwed up your chances.
No!
Mad at me because you might lose your precious little girl. We're not. No. Well, there's no need to worry because first thing tomorrow, I'm looking for somewhere else to live.
Oh, Gary, don't say that.
And then will you be happy?
How's the adoption going? Well, I can't pretend it's not happening.
Oh, I know it's happening.
Well, we got a phone call. We're having Faye for the day on the 21st.
Oh, brilliant. It must be made up.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's not easy, is it, you know? I've always been interested.
Hey, that girlfriend of yours not feeding you?
Oh, she eats flipping muesli. It's horrible. Like somebody stuck in a hamster's cage.
Dead healthy, though. We should get some of that in for Faye.
Yeah. Hey, I'll try and pop round and say hello later on if you like.
Oh, thanks, love. Hey, talking of which, Roy, can I have a word?
Certainly.
Right, I know my shift is supposed to be finishing at 3, but I wondered if I could go a bit earlier. Faye's coming.
Is this the young lady who may become your daughter?
She's stopping over for the first time, bless her.
Oh, hey, momentous day. You must go whenever you need.
Ah, thanks, Roy. I've got the collar bubbles like you won't believe.
Oh, dear.
Do you know, deep down, I never really thought that this would happen. I didn't think we'd be allowed.
Why not? You're perfectly decent people.
Yeah, but we've had our moments in the past, especially Eddie. He's always been a bit of a... Oh, you know what? What's that word? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Maverick, that's it. Yeah, does things his own sweet way.
Indeed.
But you know, he's got a good heart.
As have you.
Oh, Roy? Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. You must be going soft in your old age.
Well, I have every admiration for you. You're doing a very fine thing, giving a home to one of life's lost souls.
Oh, Eddie, you said you'd want to vacuum over this front room.
Give over, it's all right.
I can still see remnants of your nut clusters. Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Well, the angel cake's gone all saggy in the middle. It's a disaster.
You've got great clods hanging off your hair.
Should have worn a shower cap. Oh, it's a right old faff, is this? I'm going to have to start all over again now.
Oh, no, you don't. You can help me clear this place up.
Oh, I bet this place is a palace compared to what she's used to.
I don't care. I want it nice.
Look, kids like a bit of dirt. It's homely.
Oh, you do talk rubbish. I want everything to just right for her. I told you.
It's good for their immune system. I read that in a magazine.
All right, so it must be true then. Right up there with an alienate my brother.
I'm only saying.
Well, we need less saying and a lot more doing. So get a cloth and some bleach. Let's see some elbow grease. I want this place shining like a new pin. Hello, Faye, love. Come in. Oh, it's lovely to see you.
Sit yourselves down. Take the weight off.
I'll stick the kettle on.
Oh, lovely.
Don't expect too much on the first visit. She's feeling a bit overwhelmed.
Oh, of course not, yeah.
She was in tears on the way over.
Oh, why?
When you've had as many knockbacks as she has, I think part of her is half expecting to be rejected.
We're totally committed to making this work out, me and Eddie.
I know. It's just a defence mechanism.
Would you like some juice, Faye?
Okay.
How about a biscuit to go with? I've got some lovely chocolate ones in the tin. Why don't I stick your bag on the...
No! Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just thought
Faye,
It's all right.
just don't touch my stuff.
Right.
See you again.
Yeah, we'll see you again. Don't worry. Hi. Would you like another drink?
No, thanks.
Try something else.
You try something else.
Oh, this bloke left his toothpaste, a wig, you know, in the back of my cab the other day, and well, you'd have thought I'd have noticed how cold it was up top without it on, you know. He never claimed it. Oh, the stuff we've got in that lost property cupboard is...
He's got loads of stories like that, haven't you?
Nah.
Hey, tell her about where them lads left the shop dummy in the back of your
No!
seat. And you thought he was still asleep.
I think you just told her.
Why don't I show you around the house? We can go and have a look in the shed and all if you like.
Can I see my room?
Oh, of course you can. We should have shown her that before. Come on. I don't understand that. Tea's ready. Sausage and chips.
I don't really eat tea. some crisps when I get in from school, and then some before I go to bed.
Well, they're nice sausages.
Can I just watch telly?
If you want.
I was thinking of making another cake. Chocolate. You fancy helping?
Do I have to?
Of course not. Not if you'd rather watch telly.
Oh, right, well, in that case, I'm going to nip across to the Rovers and sort out next week's shifts with Steve.
Since when did you have to go to the Rovers to sort out work?
Well, maybe it's me that's making her nervous. I have been told that I do.
She needs normality.
And me going to the pub is normality.
Make your cake and make it a good one this time. Telly or DVD? We've got a few films.
Telly's fine, sir.
David, I think it's Christmas.
Twilight, yeah? Into vampires, then?
What would you know about that?
Well, someone left the books behind when I was in hospital.
You've read them? What do you think?
Yeah, it was all right. What, I was bored up my tree, all right?
Have you seen the films as well?
Well, don't tell anybody. But yeah.
Bet you fancied Bella.
Nah, a bit wimpy. Don't tell me, you're Team Edward.
Of course. Robert Pattinson's so fit.
I've got a cousin called Robert Pattinson.
Oh, he's certainly not fit.
The family call him Buffalo Breath.
He's only good features, hair like mine.
Do you two live together?
Well, I'm stopping at his, so...
It's such a romantic.
I've never known anyone in a wheelchair before. He's horrible.
I'd rather not need it, yeah.
Was it an accident?
Medical. I can stand and walk a bit, but not much. People see me standing, they think I'm faking it. Like I'd want to pretend.
Will you two get married?
Where'd you get her from, MI5?
Sorry.
If you're going to be part of this family, you need to know stuff, so don't be afraid to ask questions.
Apart from why Dad don't get his hair cut, that's something we don't talk about.
I'm surprised you...
Right, we're off, Mum. Only popped in to say hello.
Oh, no, Faye's been so much brighter since you came.
Yeah, I promised to take her for a meal.
Can I have something to eat now?
I'll make us all something, shall I?
It's up to Izzy.
Gary says he don't want to go yet, but he says it's up to you. Stay, please.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, thanks, love.
Wish we could open a few cans, but it's verboten in front of the lass.
No worries.
Anyway, thanks for stopping by, son. It was like a nightmare before you came.
Well, we hope you enjoyed yourself.
It was all right.
It's probably a bit boring for you. Sausage and chips and a bit of telly.
Which is why me and Anna were thinking when the weather gets better, maybe we could go out somewhere like a trip.
Where to?
Well, we were thinking maybe Alton Towers.
That's for kids.
Had enough of them already, have you?
Hi, Gary.
You all right?
Your dad's just going to take Faye home.
To my foster parents, actually.
I'm just saying maybe next time we might go to Alton Towers.
No, not without me, you don't.
Trouble is, Faye ain't keen on going. Reckons it's for kids.
I never said that.
Kids, yeah? You know, I tell you what, there are some guys in my old regiment who'd be scared of some of those rides.
I don't scare easy.
You reckon, yeah? Well, I'll tell you what, we'll find the ghost train and a fiver says that you scream before I do. Deal?
Deal.
Right, go on then, Trouble. Let's be getting you back.
In a bit.
Thanks, love.
Is that Anna? Cheers.
Yeah, belting, ma'am.
Oh, well, it's lovely having you both. We'll be having all our meals like this once Faye comes full-time. Sat down round the table as a proper family.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Eddie. Regular meal times attended by the whole family are very important in normalising a child's routine.
You sound like you swallowed a pamphlet.
Never mind pamphlets. Plates.
Hey, how do you fancy custard tart for afters? Homemade.
Great. For what it's worth, you know, I think any kid would be lucky to have you two as parents.
Well, I hope Faye feels the same way. It's only when Gary turns up she shows any enthusiasm at all.
Well, that's because I'm not all over her. Asking if she's having fun all the time. You just got to remember that this kid's been passed from pillar to post. So you can't blame her for being a bit wary, can you?
Wary of us?
She's wary of everyone. You know, you just need to chill with her a bit.
Oh, you are wise sometimes. Isn't he wise, Eddie?
Custard tart, son.
Yeah.
Are you even listening to what we're saying?
Oh, give it a rest, will you, woman? I'm going for a fag.
And you can knock that on the head and all. You told them adoption people you'd given up Yonk's back.
I think your mum's right, you know. You've got exactly the right attitude with Faye. Slow, casual, gentle.
whereas Mum prefers fast, loud and hysterical. I just hope they don't mess up this whole adoption thing. Not when they've come this far.